Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Witcher3 and I welcome you to another episode of the Witcher3. Last time we finished up the main questline of the Witcher story, but that doesn't mean we're finished with the game. We have still 2 DLCs to get through and a whole lot of side quests. And I wanna start with the Blood and Wine DLC. Just because of the simple reason I wanna finally get the upgrade for the Griffin armor. To upgrade to the legendary Grandmaster Griffin. Chest plate. Oh, like this. That's a mouthful to say. Well, anyway. I don't see any reason why I should start with the Heart of Stone DLC, even though it's a quite short one, but no, I wanna get as soon as possible to the Grandmaster Witcher's gear. I've almost I can't speak today. I've almost jumped down there again, but we already learned that's too high of a drop to Geralt to survive. And we can see here the damages of the final battle. The gate is dropped down, but the hole is punched through here. And here the other gate, the outer one, is punched through as well. Yeah. And one thing I'm happy about, after 60 episodes, we can fast travel between the maps and don't have to watch the cutscenes anymore. And it's quite annoying if you see them the whole time on and on and on again. It feels like the loading screen takes a whole lot longer with them. So we are now visiting the Knights of Toussaint. Lovely place. But this village isn't as nice as Troussaint. Okay, what's going on here?
You look awful.
I'm looking awful. Well, you do. Okay, move on. We have some friends to visit.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit
That
with
is
us,
me.
Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The Griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Well, I'm not the type to wait around. I wanna help you to get rid of them.
Meet the bandits when they arrive. Fight them.
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand,
okay.
we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They's a coming!
Hear
As
that?
much as I
Your
like the
bandits have
DLC,
arrived.
Let us
the
go out
talk
and
of
greet
the
them.
knights is somewhat of, I don't want to say annoying, but I would say irritating. It's irritating.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
The knights in shining armor.
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Well, they aren't really respectful. I think we have to teach them a lesson.
Seems to me they're unmoved.
You tried, my friend.
We've talked enough. I challenge you all to combat. By my honor, for Toussaint.
For Beauclair, by the crane, defend yourselves, harlots brutes.
Now let's have some fun. Come here. Don't get swamped in. Oh, and they are really everywhere. Try to stack them up in front of you and you won't be harmed in any way. Except you let your hit. Did I just take 2 potions? Oh. Where are they coming from? Is there a nest or around here? Yeah. Oh. No. Damn it. Oh. It looked like I already had my revive there. Ah yes, we are past the main story and into the end game. The enemies are a bit tougher now. And finally some challenge. A mutagen is used to enhance your abilities and I couldn't read it in time. Okay, they are really not to underestimate those bandits.
Shut up and fight.
Oh, what is that horse running through the picture? This is one of the bandits. I hope it's not a battle horse like Roach. Okay. What the hell? This dude went flying. There I tried to parry him. Yeah, I'm not that good to parrying humanoid enemies with the swords. And that's a little taste of what is to come in the future. So let's first step up on this rooftop and try again. Let's increase intensity. Oh, let's use some bombs. That was my Axie shield. No, what's a Quen shield? Okay, the guys with the shields I have to use the Axie sign on. It feels like it's doing nothing if they're not stunned by the Iggy sign like the bandit with the shield was there. And let's focus this one down. Oh, 2.
Not good.
You are even harder than Eridan. And why were we so afraid of the Wild Hunt if there are bandits much stronger than the Wild Hunt here? So I think I really have to
Bad idea.
I think I really have to use everything I have in my arsenal to make it through this fight. Did I just swap the weapons? Oh, this makes a satisfying sound when the Quen shield pops. Okay, that was first life. Why is nothing happening if I'm casting the shield? I want some flames. Come here, come here, come in. Hit me. Like that.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Okay, Igni first. There, and he is burning. Now we've got him. Oh, come here, come here. Sword. An enemy with a name. Oh, that one hurt. Okay, I'm almost at like taking now a potion with. We're way far in the fight that it would be annoying if I had died now. That's good teamwork. Now I'm feeling like an idiot. Come on, it can't be that hard beating them. So the same thing again. Pop the potions. Pop the oil. And on with it. Bandit leader. Come here. That was a good one, I got him from the side.
Never learn.
I don't like the angles here in the house. I think I'm getting it. I'm parrying them. Oh, there is an achievement. If you parry 10 times in a row, you get an achievement. You get the well-trained achievement, I think. That should be the perfect opportunity to get it. We have a whole lot of bandits here. Died by the poison. Come here, come here. Yes, of course he does an heavy, and I'm blocking it. That's all good with the die of the poison or bleeding damage. Get out of my way, knight.
Defend yourself, scoundrel!
Yeah, I don't think your mother will help you now.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
Ah yes, the message. Yes, read it out to me, please. The words of the voluptuous queen.
What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Oh, it's some made up writing. We can't read. That's a shame. Some fancy scribblings in there. Did she really say it like that,
really
word by word?
Word for word?
In point of fact, she said, "Bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone." The ducal chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Ooh.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever, and the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Oh, you say the noble-born knights are in danger? The picture on the left, that's what looks like a dragonoid or some sorts. Then right to it there could be a devourer or I don't know, something else, like a necrophage. On the right we have Slenderman, and in the middle a tentacle beast from the void. Black magic.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A knight in a locked room. Servants all about the house, guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect, but of this beast nothing is known, save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Well, that sounds quite interesting of a monster. We really have some hunt in front of us.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Oh, those are quite some flattering words.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
Okay, that's the specifics. Well, let's take it on.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
To Toussaint. And off we go. Keep an eye on your toxicity level. If it gets too high, you'll start to lose vitality. Ah yes, my PC has to really think about it, where we are going now. Ah yes, take it in. The lovely scenery of Toussaint. It's really a beautiful land.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron!
Oh, what is that giant? Well, I know there are some Cyclops on Skellige, and we saw one ice giant there. Is it an ogre? A troll? No. Trolls are different. It could be... And no, it's not an orc. Goliath!
Watch out! I kill a monster!
Those are some brave sheep. Ow. Ah, and some weak ones. I was just kind of bit of distracted. I watched the sheep not getting killed by the giant, but dropped like flies from my Ignis sign. Okay, that was an attack I didn't expect. This shockwave. Usually it just throws a few meters, but that long range? From one fight into the other. Okay, we will get that. So let me think, what oil do I use for it? It's a giant. It isn't some dead thing, so it isn't a necrophage. Ogroid counts really the closest. But sometimes there are relics, not know why. I will go for the Ogroid.
Watch out! I swore I'd kill a monster! All for one
Ow. I can't believe I didn't get hit by that attack. Okay, I think that was the shockwave that killed me earlier. Yes, stay close and you won't get hit.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfitted. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Okay, well, I will take it.
I'll take the trophy, why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits, but I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien Delatour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Watch boy and learn how to take off the head. So we should be able to loot this giant, and we are. A greater red mutation? That's something. And he really made a mess of it. And guys, we lost one over here. Toussaint's Ducal Guardsman Steel Sword. Those names get really long. Like the whole description for the weapon.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
He is fighting the giant Goliath. Shouldn't he be named David?
I worked from dawn to dusk last night.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk. Especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Yes, Geralt, you are taking really the words out of my mouth.
No one here.
Oops.
They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
I just had a blackout. I forgot how to get off the sword. Yes, off the sword. I got... I forgot how to get off the horse sword. Almost the same. Now put that toothpick away.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Oh, and that's a whole lot of trash. And I hear some drowners.
Got guests. Careful.
A Scourer? Oh, I don't know how they named that. Be careful with them. They explode when they die. And I don't think it's too pleasant having all the thorns sticking in you. Good fighting monsters at them. They can't block your attacks like humanoids can. And okay, I've gotta be careful now. One exploded right in my face and took all my life. And then the other, and I took some hits from the other one. That's my cue. That must have hurt.
Let's keep looking.
Right in his face. So I wanna loot those things because I think they have some good things on them.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
I believe something interesting is back here. At least there are some flies, but no, I think I'm mistaken. Here's some.
Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere.
Okay, still some clues to get here.
Nets were attached here. Okay, and now let's see what's in these waters here.
so beautifully blue. That looks like the obvious thing. And Chief Monogram DLC. I had to laugh so hard about it the first time I read it. DLC. Gets me every time.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
Okay, would you say it again for me? The DLC? Come on, say it, please.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Some shadowy figure. Well, is that a word? Shadowy? I don't think so. A suspicious person. He's sus. That's clearly.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising?
Oh, shady.
The
Shady,
locals
that's the
will
word I
tell the
wanted to
children
say.
of children they do not have yet. Of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
Oh.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to
yes.
leave you soon. Return to
Healer
court.
crop.
I got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of her illustrious highness knows no rest.
So let's follow Milton to the inn. Yes. Hey, Milton. Move, boy, move.
In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
And see, that's
Once you have
the
finished
reason I
examining
would
the
like
corpse,
lighter
be sure
armor.
to report to Anna Henrietta.
Anna Henrietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Some new
A
singing
watering
lines.
hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
With no lads brave enough. Of course we have. They import some
Well, I wonder what you will know in there. But first, let me quickly grab all these things.
Could be good coin to be made.
Wanted the White Wolf. Oh, that's really interesting. The Witcher Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for this unusual contract. For more information, he should go to Count Bellard's temporary base camp in Toussaint. Note: we kindly request all other persons not present themselves at said camp under the pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Count Belladel was not born yesterday and can easily tell who is a witcher and who is faking it. All those journeying to his camp in their shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble and turn back. Oh, I really got interested by that. By these notes. Really specifically noted to us.
The air here is such that one is never hungover.
Well, anyway. I will end it here. I say thanks for watching. Leave a like and a comment, subscribe to the channel, and we see you next time. Bye!